Welcome everyone to the L7C podcast NFL edition. That is right. It is the first NFL podcast of the 2025-2026 season. And we have the EVP and NFL expert with us, Mr. Justin Ackendale. How are you doing today, sir?
I am doing well. Just got done running my yap about college football, and now we're doing the NFL. It's right here next week. Only got 10 days left. It's almost here.
Yep. And NFL and college football make the end of the year go extremely fast because you have something to watch almost every day.
Yes, it is what I live for. The fall is the best time. When you a child, when you a teenager, you love the summer. You love to get outside, not be in school and be hot. When you become a nice old man like Big Me, you look forward to the fall.
Yeah, I mean, fall is the best time. You can go from wearing you still wear shorts, but now you can wear pants. You could do the hoodie and the shorts.
It ain't cold as fuck yet. There's
Hmm.
football on, baseball's in the playoffs, the
Hmm.
NBA's right around the corner, even though we don't watch that shit until Christmas. It's all good. Everything just ramps up towards the end of the year. I love it.
All right. Before we do our usual division picks, all of that, Justin, real quickly, let's just talk about some of the big stories that have been going on since we've been away.
Yeah. Most importantly, what's going on with my team, the Dallas Cowboys. Jerry Jones, it would be one thing if it'll be one thing if he was doing it the right way and, telling his agent to fuck off, but actually, like, negotiating with him. But it came out that Jerry is trying not to talk to Micah Parsons' agent at all.
Hmm.
And it's obviously rubbing Micah Parsons the wrong way to the point where he wants to be traded now. He don't even want to play for the Cowboys no more. It's just a shit situation. Is what the Cowboys always do. Is what Jerry always does. He waits to the last minute to get headlines, I suppose, which is just it's just bad business at this point. And I don't know if Micah is in the position where he's mad enough to start missing checks for it, but what Jerry Jones said is right. He's technically locked down with the Cowboys for the next 3 years if Jerry wants to use that franchise tag on him.
What was a turning point in this? I didn't think it. Obviously, I think he'll get signed either right before the first game or after the first game. But what was the turning point that kept this going to what it's gone?
I think it was when I remember when the news broke. I remember when the news broke, I was like out and about at a Reds game on a Friday. But I think what led to it was just Jerry refusing to talk to his agent. And
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure Micah Parsons' agent is the same agent that Dak got or something.
Yeah, he's a big time
Yeah,
agent.
he's a big time agent. So like Jerry has worked with this man before. So I just don't understand. I just think it doesn't help that Micah's sitting around watching, you know, people as position. I know they're older than they've been in the league longer, get close to 40 million a year. They already paid everyone else on the team, CD Lamb, Dak Prescott, shit, even Jake Ferguson got a new deal. And Micah Parsons the odd man sitting out. Odd man out.
How much do you think he should make?
How much do I think he should make?
Hmm.
I think he's worth 40 million. The question is he are the Cowboys going to give him 40 million?
Fair enough.
I mean, there's a world, if Jerry knew he wasn't going to sign this man, he knew he didn't want to give him $40 million. He could have traded him before the draft and got a haul for him.
Yeah,
Still got a haul. So he's just playing this wrong.
man, he is. But then is he though? He is going on press tours. Why is he talking more about this deal? Why haven't we heard Mike hasn't said a word for real, for real? I've heard Jerry's position 16 million times from Michael Irvin's podcast to Stephen A to this and that. Like, where's Micah's agent be like, hey, this shit was not true. Like, what are we doing?
Maybe he actually wants out of Dallas then and just not saying nothing. They're planning to sit out.
Good luck. That's a lot of money to be missing game checks.
Maybe he's the one NFL player who's actually good with his money.
Maybe. It also doesn't help too that the Cowboys literally are in the season opener. Like,
yeah. That's the first game. We got 8 days to figure this shit out, and
hmm
that's when you start missing the check. So we'll definitely see.
And then there's another man. It's been defensive players, even though he just got a deal as of yesterday. Trey
I
Hendrickson
mean,
from.
still, the Bengals have some fucking nerve. If we're being completely honest. You give T Higgins all this money. You give
hmm
Jamar Chase all this money. Joe
hmm
Burrow already got all the money, and your defense still sucks.
They're
And
bad. They're very bad.
you drafted all these players, and you bullshit with Trey Hendrickson. He's led the league in sacks the past 2 years, and
Yeah.
you couldn't give him a new deal. You couldn't compensate him for that for what he did. No, you don't like to pay players for what they've done, but I don't see him falling off anytime soon. At least not for the next 2 years. At least you couldn't give him a little 2 year deal guaranteed after the only player you have on defense.
Yeah. He only got a $14 million raise and for 1 year extension. And he'll be an unrestricted free agent next year. He will not be in Cincinnati next year.
They can't franchise him, can they?
Nope, he's unrestricted next year.
Okay. And then I also want to show on the Bengals for even drafting Shamar Stewart. They drafted him with the 17th overall pick,
hmm
and this man has a total of 12 sacks. No, he has 4 sacks, 4.5 sacks at A&M in 3 seasons,
hmm
and only 12 tackles for loss. How you going to draft someone who ain't do shit in college?
They think of
Because they
potential.
can run fast. Like, what are we doing?
They think of potential, man.
And then play him and not sign him for months on end.
They're thinking potential. You know how it goes. You know how these NFL people be. They think about potential.
It's one thing with a quarterback, I guess, but you know, he's in the SEC. Like, I feel like there was better defense than NC could have got other than this dude, but we'll see.
I don't. I don't. I don't disagree. They're just wasting away all that talent that they have offensively, Burrow and them. Because Burrow and them, they got to score at least 30 points to keep you in the game.
I have a bet right now that Burrow gonna have 40 touchdowns this year.
I don't think that's a bad bet.
I think he gonna need 50 for them to make the playoffs.
Yeah, because they were. Well, they need to also not start 0 and whatever. Like that Patriot loss is. You take that Patriot loss, turn it into a win, they actually get in over the Broncos or whoever the last wild card team was last year because they finished in that.
I think Cleveland gonna beat them week 1.
I don't. The way the history is going, I actually do not
Gonna beat them.
disagree. I don't disagree.
If the Bengals do win, it's gonna be 38-31.
Yeah, and if you let Joe Flacco score 31 points on your team, and to be honest, they don't got shit either offensively over there either.
What the
The Browns.
the Browns?
Mm-mm.
Uh, they got Flacco, they got Jerry Duty, they got Njoku. They're solid. They're solid. They got Jerome Ford at running back. Their offensive line is still decent.
They still
But
haven't
hey,
even signed Junkins yet. I don't know what's taking so long on that deal, but I mean,
yeah, I don't know. Well, I know why they weren't signing him before,
oh,
but
before, yeah, but oh, they did get Isaiah Bond.
yeah, but their defense is nasty. I think Cleveland going to be a plucky team. They won't be good, but it's a team you can't sleep on. You can't just not take them too lightly.
Well, since we're talking about him, because we just both picked them to beat the Bengals week 1, and since it's not on the thing, obviously the other Omega big NFL headline that's been going on all summer since the draft, because I don't remember what we didn't. Yeah, Shador Sanders, Justin, what did you want to say about this situation and all the craziness?
I will say, I did not think he was going as far as he did. But
Agreed.
everyone, the NFL told you how they felt about him. All
Mhm.
32 teams, 5 times over. They told you how they felt. And it's just the woozy Browns fans who thought that he was about to be starting for them after after falling to the first round. And then drafting quarterback in the third round and
Mhm.
signing Kenny Pickett. Obviously, the coaching staff wasn't really high on Shador Sanders, and I think the decision came from above their heads.
Yeah,
And it's a cult for real. Like I just don't really understand why people think Shador Sanders has been wrong in this situation or anything. Like he's just a fifth round pick in the NFL. It's gonna be an uphill battle.
yeah, made the roster. I mean, he's the third string behind Dylan Gabriel and Joe Flacco. He didn't get traded like Kenny Pickett did. And who knows, man? Like you said, once the NFL feels about you a certain way, that's how they feel about you. Until you prove it by getting them some dollars, winning some games, it just is what it is. I mean, I don't think he's been wronged in any way. I do think the draft, that was kind of crazy how, he was projected first round, early first round, late first round, second quarterback behind Cam Ward, and then he goes all the way to the fifth. But I felt like the NFL felt like, hey, I do feel like they're like, hey, you're not going to be coming in this league acting like that.
I don't think he was necessarily acting too crazy. I think it's football. I think it's football. And then that last preseason game, it showed like what the worst of Sanders can be. Because if you know me, I hate a quarterback who hold on to the fucking ball too much. Like if there's one thing you need to be doing as a quarterback, it's getting that bitch out your hands because they coming for you. Defense is coming.
Hmm.
And if you're worried about Shador Sanders holding the football, it's a valid concern. It's definitely a valid concern. That's what you saw in the Browns' last preseason game.
Yeah. When I meant acting like that, I meant like if the rumors were true that he was really a piece of shit during the interviews, they are not.
Oh yeah, I forgot all about. Yeah, like
That was a
you
death in the
go into a
coffin.
job interview trying to tank your stock. Okay,
Yeah, that
see how
that's
that works for you.
that's what I meant. Like not in college because obviously he won the like he was like offense player of the year in the Big 12, something like that. So just wait and see. I mean, he's got his fan base, he's got his jersey. He'll be all right. He'll get an opportunity because I do think, like you said, they'll be plucky, but by post Thanksgiving, their season's probably going to be over. So then they're going to have to see if Dylan or Shador are going to be the future, or if they need to draft a quarterback because this quarterback class is going to be pretty good.
Yeah, it's definitely projecting that the 2026 quarterback class is going to be better than 2025. So all the shitty teams out there, New Orleans, Cleveland,
Yep.
um, I think Tennessee's not going to be as bad as they were last year, but
Yeah, I don't
yeah,
think they won't
teams
do
in
too.
that ilk.
Yep.
Those are only really bad teams that I know. Everyone else could be mediocre, but those two teams I know won't be good.
No,
I know
not
they
at
won't
all.
be good.
Not at all. Then I've also just a quick thing. Obviously, Terry McLaurin, he just got paid, so Washington's got that going.
I don't know what Washington was doing. Like they were bullshitting. That's a player you pay. That no question. It shouldn't take a holdout for him to get a contract.
Hey, I agree. It's just
See, they did that shit because he don't be making noise because he is a good person because he does go there and does his job. That's why they were trying to bullshit him.
got paid. So, and Washington, obviously, darlings from last year. We'll see how they do. All right, Justin, let's just look at some of our stuff from last year really, really quickly. These were some of our picks from last year who made the playoffs. We both did came nowhere. No, you had Detroit made the. No, they did not because it was the Eagles. So we were nowhere close on any of our AFC Championship and Super Bowl picks because the Ravens lost in the semis to the Bills. So then the 49ers were absolutely ass. Detroit got hurt. The Bengals, terrible. Browns, because they had all the people, awful. Jets, god trash. That was terrible. And yeah, so we were off on those ones. But the teams going into the playoffs, we did pretty well picking those. So now, stop share on that. Let's get to the new one. All right. So here we go again, picking the divisions, wild cards. Now let's just get right on to it, Justin. Let's start. Let's start
Yeah,
with
you
the
You be making motherfuckers pick everything. God damn.
That's
Fuck.
I mean, I think the AFC East is probably I mean, it's going
I
to
mean,
be
I'm more prepared to pick the entirety of the NFL instead of college, though, for
okay.
sure.
Well, do you have the Bills coming out of the East?
Come on, man.
I mean, I don't think
Who
there's
else
any.
would it be?
The sneaky pick, right? People are starting to like the Patriots value
I,
wise.
I like them too. I like them too, but I don't think they're gonna win the division.
Fair enough. What about the North?
The North, give me Baltimore.
Yeah, I don't see anything
No,
in.
there's not one other team that's going to do that shit. Not in that division. I'm done. I'm done with Aaron Rodgers. Completely done. Enough. Enough. Enough
Well,
of Aaron Rodgers. That defense will be nasty per usual. Mike Tomlin, I love you, but enough of Aaron Rodgers. Enough. We already went through the Browns, and we know the Bengals can't play defense.
yeah, all right. This is where we might have some. This is, I think, we'll get some spice. Who you got in the
Um,
West?
man, this is honestly tough. I wanted to come on here and just be like, this is finally the time for the Chiefs to not win this division.
Mm-hmm.
They since before Patrick Mahomes even got there, if I'm not
Mm-hmm.
mistaken, even before Patrick Mahomes got there, they were dominating this division. But this division is tough now. You got the Broncos, who are the darlings of the NFL. That's everyone. That's everyone's favorite team right now.
Yep.
The Chargers with year two of Harbaugh. The Vegas Raiders with Geno Smith and Pete Carroll. Like they're not going to be pushovers either.
Mm.
Do I want to go? Do I want to go new, or do I want to go with the man who I know? I've already gambled on the new. We're gonna pick the safe bet here. We're going with Casey. Gambled on the new.
I really hate picking again. I really hate picking Kansas City because you think this shit. There's no way it can last forever. That they just keep winning this damn division. Obviously, and the fact that they keep going to the Super Bowl, no, the AFC Championship game minimum that they've been going to these past couple of years, and the Super Bowl, and I think it's because they keep winning this division. I did as well. I will put a new person on here. I'm going to put the Chargers.
I like it.
Now, would I be surprised if Mahomes and them all do? Nope, no, I would not be surprised at all. But
I can honestly see Kansas City, the Chargers, or Denver winning this division.
yeah, it's wide open, wide open. And I think this one's a little bit more wide open than people think too. The AFC South.
Give me Jacksonville.
I actually agree with you. I think Houston is going to bounce back. I mean, they were just hurt. They were hurt.
That I would be. Houston scares me because their offensive line situation is not good. I don't know
hmm
why they traded Laramie Tunsil, their best offensive lineman, on offensive line that already wasn't very good.
hmm
So I am a little worried about that. Their defense, not worried about that. D'Amico Ryan's gonna have that down. They got Will Anderson in that Stingley, they got Daniel Hunter. Like I'm not worried about the defense at all, but that offensive line situation is testy. So I don't know. And then Jacksonville, on the other hand, we're gonna have a fully healthy Trevor Lawrence since the end of 2023. He wasn't healthy for last year. He got knocked out of the season. Brian Thomas Jr., number one receiver. Travis Hunter, Leo Cohen, the Bucks old OC who got Baker Mayfield back up and right. Yeah, I think this is the Jacks division.
And then the wild card, I already put one on mine. I do think Kansas City's going to be in the playoffs. Let me just get that out of the way. Justin, who's a wild card for you?
Give me Denver.
Yeah, I agree with that. I'll put them down. I think they're going to get three in. What's another one for you?
Give me the New England Patriots.
Okay, okay. Ooh, that's a good one. I like that. Okay, well, I'm gonna give. I'm gonna say Houston. I got no faith in anyone in the AFC North besides the Ravens.
Me too. I'm not picking them. Um, you picked Houston.
Yeah, I think the West is about to be the new AFC North, where like three teams are coming out of the playoffs. Shit, they got three in last year.
Hold on. It's between the Chargers and the Texans.
Okay.
I'm just looking at the schedules real quick.
Mhm.
Hmm. Give me the Chargers.
Okay. Yeah, the only so you have New England. I have Houston. You don't have Houston. All right, they're pretty similar. All right, I like it. NFC, Justin, no one wins the East these many times in a row. You got in the NFC East.
Well, that is changing because give me the Eagles.
I too have the defending Super Bowl champs, and I will ask you, do you have Washington as one of the wild cards?
Let's keep going.
Oh, I like. Okay, just how about this one? NFC North.
This this is actually tough. The only bold prediction that I have for this division that Detroit won't win it. Detroit's not going to win it. It's honestly between Green Bay and Minnesota. I have a bet. I have a bet that Green Bay might fuck around and be number one and get the number one seed in the NFC. The way they were
No.
playing at the end of the season
Hmm.
last year leading up to the playoffs, and then when Christian Watson got hurt, kind of deflated them. So expect big things from Green Bay and Minnesota. They won what 13, 14 games.
14-2.
Yeah, they were 14-2 last year, and the only difference from that team is Sam Darnold's not the quarterback anymore.
Hmm.
And I don't see any reason why JJ McCarthy can't do what Sam Darnold do. Let's not forget who Sam Darnold was before Kevin McConnell, Kevin O'Connell. I'm sorry,
Hmm.
Kevin O'Connell got his hands on him. Let's not forget who that man was. He was left for dead.
You're right. You're right.
And with that said, let me get the Packers. You can pencil Minnesota as a wild card team because I do not think they're going anywhere.
Okay. Okay. But you brought that up, but Detroit coming back, they had injuries too. They're gonna have Aiden Hutchinson back.
They lost both their coordinators though.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh. Uh, I like those running backs, and I like. I'm gonna still say with Detroit. I'm gonna stay with. Oh, I see the Packers' vision. I do, but when that offense starts going, man, they're kind of dangerous over there. This one, NFC West.
Ooh. The trendy pick is the 49ers because they have, I guess, allegedly like the easiest schedule in the league.
Yeah, because they were so ass last year,
They were hurt too, gang.
but they were ass, bro. Like it that was rough.
They were, but I expect big things from the Rams, and for them to meet some of my expectations that I think I have for them, they're gonna have to win the division. So I won't go with the Rams.
Agreed. And then the South, are we both going? Baker.
No, I'm going back to the well with these fucking ass
Oh,
clowns.
you're going Atlanta
It's fine. It's
again.
finally time. Don't sleep on Carolina too. Like I think this division's wide open too, minus the Saints.
I
I
do
know
not
that.
think. I don't
I
think it's
know they
wide
will
open.
suck
I think it's going to be Tampa Bay. That offense is just
again.
brother. Remember, they lost, even though
They
they
lost their OC too.
I
Is
know,
Baker
but
gonna be the same man? I've been seeing this man on commercials and shit again, bro. I don't think he locked in no more.
just remember too, during the season, they lost Evans for a bit. They lost Godwin for the rest of the year. They're getting Godwin back, and you get Tez Johnson and Emeka Ibuka.
They got Des Johnson too.
Yeah.
That's a nice receiving core. It's a little nice. The YNs they come.
Yeah. And then you got Bucky in the back come and you got they got an offensive squad, bro. You know, to be honest, they if it wasn't for Jaden Daniels' magic, they would have been out the first round.
The Falcons though, man. We get year two Michael Penix, Drake London, and my boy Bijan. That nigga booty nice too.
I know, I gotta see it. I gotta see it. I
They
gotta
worked.
see it.
They drafted some people for that defense. Hopefully they can get a fucking pass rush. If they can get a pass rush, man. We might be in business.
They still got my man Todd Bowles coaching, man. And then that just see and like you said, Baker's he's in commercials again. So like you said, when he was lost all those commercials, he was really out here balling. But if you look at Baker's with the stats this boy's been doing the past couple of years on the low, I'm just saying Baker's plus 4,800 to win MVP. Just saying.
Whoa.
Just throwing that out there.
Okay.
That offense, they could put numbers, and everyone love a story. That's not who I'm picking to win MVP, but if you want some value, there you go.
Well, let's see. Let's see how this new OC handles them. Let me.
I agree. I agree with that.
Let's look it up because Cohen was a revelation for them.
Yeah, because when he was switching those OCs in Cleveland, it was not going well.
Yeah, he already. Josh Gizzard.
I just like Emeka Ibuka on there, bro. Because what he is so good. Like, what are you about to
Josh
do with?
Gizzard, a young man too.
Oh,
He's
so
only 35.
Oh shit, that is young.
A young boy, man.
You got Evans over the top, Godwin in the slot, and Ibuka
Okay,
down.
but he was the pass game coordinator last year, so he got a promotion. He got a promotion, so he was on the staff last year.
Okay.
So it's a Brian Hartline situation, kind of.
I'm saying I like. We'll see. We'll see. And you put the Vikings there. I'm gonna put the Packers there. I don't know why that makes this shit green. All right, Jess, who are some of your other wild cards?
I already got the Packers. Give me, and this is just because I gambled on it. Give me the Bears. Give me Chicago Bears. I think Ben Johnson going to get those boys together.
Um, take Washington. Go ahead, Justin.
Detroit Lions.
Okay, so Washington takes the sophomore slump. All right.
Well, Washington has to play a lot harder schedule. They really ain't played no one last year for real.
That's true too.
The teams that they beat were not very good.
Rams. Do I trust anyone? I don't know. I won't say anyone in the West till I see it. Oh,
Oh, enough of the 49ers as well.
yeah, nah. I could pick them this time next year where they've actually done something. I'm nah. And they gave Brock Purdy $50 million during the summer. Nah, I'm cool on them. I really might. Damn, I really might pick Atlanta. I really might. No, hold
Just
on.
picking their NFC North team, bro.
After Detroit, I already have Green Bay.
You don't have Minnesota. They're not going anywhere, I promise you.
But was that fool's gold, man?
Fool's gold. The only thing that was fool's gold was fucking Sam Darnold.
But McCarthy, I don't know what he looked like. I don't want to believe the reports, but he looked at like acid practice.
Man, he's going to be A. It's simple. And the Vikings have a top 5 offensive line. They're getting their left tackle back off of tearing his ACL, so they're gonna have a good line. But it's simple. It's simple, gang.
I'll go
Just
Vikings.
throw that bitch to Justin. Just throw that bitch to Justin Jefferson and Jordan Addison. You good?
I'll go Vikings hesitantly. I do think Atlanta would be my
Throw it to
other.
Hawkinson. Just boom, boom. All you gotta do is think it. Hey, Kevin O'Connell got this shit. I was sick of the media fucking gassing this thing up, but when I thought about it, I was thinking, man, All the court think of all the quarterbacks that have been through Minnesota since he's been there. That nigga had Kirk Cousins looking good. He had Josh Dobbs looking good. He resurrected Sam Darnold's career.
I don't know.
Got that nigga $100 million.
I'm just, I don't know. They ain't gonna win 14 games. That's all I'm saying. It's gonna be a
Well,
tight race.
obviously, they have to win 14.
So if they win
That's
eight,
tough.
if they win like nine, and like Atlanta wins like nine, that's what I'm saying. Like, or Chicago, if people really think they about to be about this.
Or Chicago. Chicago did a lot to make their team better too.
And then that's crazy. We talked about Sam Darnold, and none of us even blinked and looked at the Seahawks in the NFC West. Even though the people who need to make the playoffs, like like have a good bounce back, Cardinals. Because Kyler Murray, his time's ticking.
I think that division's going to be a lot tougher than we're giving it credit for on this podcast right now. But I can't trust the Cardinals. Like you said, Kyler Murray, you gonna have to do something because it's been a while. You've been in the league for a minute. You've only like he came in right after Mahomes did, and look at what Mahomes done, and look at what you have done.
For QBs, this ain't the year to be asked because we already talked about that draft class next year. This is not the year to be asked if you're starting QB this year.
Oh yeah, there's definitely talent coming up, ready to take jobs, and teams ready to pivot to them.
Oh yeah, Justin, what's your AFC championship game?
My AFC,
Mm-hmm.
Baltimore,
Okay.
Bills. We want now. I picked the Chiefs to win the division, but God damn it, he ain't going to the Super Bowl again. He just like these niggas is just like I ain't even gonna say good because they honestly haven't done it against Mahomes yet in the playoffs. Jackson and Allen are way too talented just to keep losing to this man as much as they do. Like they have to. They have to get their licks
Every
in on this man.
every fucking year.
And I think it got this has to be the year. It has to be.
Every fucking year for the past 5 fucking years.
And you
We
know
get
Travis
to
Kelsey
this.
just got engaged too, so
Yeah, yeah.
he's too happy right now.
Yeah, and he was ass last year. We have gotten to this point every fucking time we get to this. We're like, the Chiefs are. I mean, I was right about Sue. I said they ain't winning that motherfucking Super Bowl against the Eagles. But we get to this point, and we're like, damn. Logically, NFL gods logically, there's no way they're going to go to like their 10th straight AFC Championship game.
I mean, football going to football at some point. I hate saying this because like you don't want to put this shit in the atmosphere, but like someone gonna get hurt. Important, like someone of importance is due.
Because I'm trying to, I logically, I agree with your pick. I agree. But when this motherfucker gets to the playoffs, he knocks these people out. So I'm trying to decide. I'm trying to decide if I want to go with the logical pick, which is yours, because that's what I had, or I'm trying to decide which one of them is going to choke and lose to Patrick again, and then pick the Chiefs first. One of them. I, I'm going to go Ravens Bills, but I think if I'm going to switch out one for the Chiefs,
Who you think's gonna choke then?
the Ravens.
You think it's gonna be them?
It's every fucking time with the Chiefs, bro.
Yeah,
Every fucking
yeah.
time
That game 2 years, the AFC Championship game 2 years ago is unforgivable. It really is.
in their own house. Like I
Like
think,
that game was tough.
and they just, I don't like it. I mean, yeah, it's either Ravens Bills or it's going to be Chiefs Bills. That's mine. I don't think Denver ready. I don't think Chargers are ready. Yeah, but I want this matchup because then it's going to be we're going to be guaranteed one of these. Finally, one of these quarterbacks are going to go to the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
And
that hey for the NFL, honestly, for the entire fandom of everyone but Kansas City is rooting for the matchup that we just picked.
what do you got for the NFC?
The NFC Rams Packers.
I have the Rams versus the Eagles.
Round two.
Round two.
Even though that was the divisional game last year. But
So preseason Super Bowl.
give me give me Rams Ravens.
I do think the Ravens. Um, 'Cause I think once we get to this game, Lamar's going to be Omega. I get it. I picked preseason Lamar. I mean, Josh Allen to win MVP, put money on it, and it panned out well. But when you look at the fact that Josh Allen thinks like the first MVP or one of the first to win MVP, but wasn't first team All Pro, that's crazy. Like Lamar was, I get it from the storyline perspective. Josh Allen had, but Lamar's stats, he was absolutely crazy last year.
He was going the fuck off for sure.
So I think it's finally because God, again, man, I just don't know how many times this is the NFL, bro. You just don't keep getting changed. Like eventually, this window's going to close for them.
It's now or never.
Yeah, Ravens versus. I'm tempted to pick the Rams too because I just don't think the Eagles will go back to back.
Me either. There's no reason why they can't. I'm just a
Yeah.
hater. I'm just a hater.
Oh,
So
I'm big. I just think they
yeah,
can't
I'm just hating,
because
honestly.
because of that shit takes a lot. They've been to two Super Bowls in 4 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
But
and
that fucking robot Jalen Hurts, bro. Like he is
they got their defense back. They got the receivers.
man, they're a tough team. Saquon, even though he's not going to
Oh
cheat.
hell no!
He the NFL guys, they do the tamper with him too a little bit.
I will. I like the Rams, man. I'm gonna go the Rams. I wouldn't be surprised about the Eagles making it far, but no, you got that Rams, so I'll
Yeah,
do
bro.
different.
Just pick the Eagles.
Yeah,
You
I'll
can't
pick
have
the
the same
Eagles.
shit.
Yeah, I'll pick the Eagles. I'll have man. I hope that's true. God forbid if the Eagles win it. Don't let Jalen get two.
Oh
Oh
my
my God.
fuck. I'll be so happy for Jalen Hurts, and I will stop slandering him. But I will be so sick if the
Two,
Eagles win again.
two, and that'd be two because he is a quarterback. Two Super Bowl MVPs. Oh my Lord.
Now he won't. He ain't going to get Super Bowl MVP again.
Hmm? Oh man, this is I don't know how man. That's this game's for the community, bro. Two blood, man. Oof. Ravens Eagles. The community. I know the community gonna want Lamar to finally get one, but like you said, Jalen Hurts, he a robot when it come to this shit, man.
Man,
He got the
that
Kobe in him.
that nigga locked in. He is. That's the definition of locked in in the dictionary. It's just a picture of Jalen Hurts.
Like he just so. Oh man, that's gonna be. We'll see. I mean, we'll see what teams come out of the rubble and all that, but I like these teams. It's just. I gotta see what Penix does full year starting. That's and you like the Vikings. I like it. I like it. Justin, big games coming up. I mean, the first one, I think this is gonna be the biggest Thursday night football game in history.
Whoa, come on! The biggest
Yeah.
Thursday night game in history.
Yes. Are you serious? Cowboys and Eagles opening. The Cowboys never play on opening night of Thursday. Do you understand the ratings it's about to get?
I'm trying. I'm trying to think, will that rate any more than a Thanksgiving game? I don't think so.
Yeah, it's gonna be close. I'm telling you, the ratings on this one is going to be the big. I personally think it will be up there. The storylines going in, the fact that you just said you're a hater, the Cowboys are really going to have to stand there and watch the Eagles hang a fucking banner. Like, and the Jerry Jones, Micah Parsons, all that shit. Thursday night, they don't do that like with they don't put rivals against each other like this for the opening night. Like when Kansas City was winning, they were playing against like Detroit.
To the game.
bro. It's not Cowboys Eagles. There's no historical history with Kansas City and Detroit.
No,
This is historical history. This shit is usually a Thanksgiving 420. Like this is some real shit right now.
I'll have to look it up. I'll
Okay.
have to look it up to counteract it. But I have no arguments. You're probably right, honestly.
Who you got winning? Eagles?
I think the Eagles win. I think the Cowboys cover though.
Was it four, 4.5?
No, brother, it is. It was seven. According
Oh,
to ESPN bet, it's 6.5, but I'm not sure. I'll have to actually look at the books.
okay.
6.5, seven.
All right. Friday night, the Chiefs versus Chargers. If my shit needs to come true, the Chargers need to start off. The Chargers need to win. I'm gonna take the Chargers.
Yeah, I would take the Chargers too. Definitely like them to cover.
Another big Lions and Packers. 425 Sunday. It's at. I think I'm gonna take the Packers. It's at home. I'll give them the home rub.
I, I agree. Minus 1.5 favorites. A lot of new coaches, well, not a lot of new coaches in Detroit. Yeah,
And then, oh my goodness, man, this opening week kind of Sunday night football. Ravens at the Bills. If I want the Ravens to do what they need to do, I need them to start off strong. I got the Ravens going on the road, sending a message.
they they beat them in the regular season.
Hmm
This does not when it mattered. Give me
hmm
Baltimore.
Every time with them, bro. Every time. It's every time. It's the same thing with the Bills in Kansas City. They always beat Kansas City in the regular season. That's just their Super Bowl. Then they play them in the playoffs. They can't fucking win.
Who you got in this Monday night game? Vikings at Bears.
Vikings. I got to. I put them in the playoffs. This is the NFL. Every shit count. Every game count.
It's still a little early.
Hey man, you never know because eventually some team's gonna be on some bullshit. They're gonna get cold, another team's gonna get hot. Then you're gonna get to post Thanksgiving like, damn, we don't have the tiebreaker, so we gotta win this. And you don't want to ever put yourself in the Bengal type situation where you need six teams to lose in front of you.
Yeah, I'm just saying though, like they
Uh,
can't think like that. I mean, they're going to try to win, but will they?
I want to see. I want to see JJ. I want to see it.
Yeah,
I'm excited. I'm
I'm kind
excited,
of excited.
man.
Yeah, JJ McCarthy versus Caleb Williams. Caleb Williams with Ben Johnson.
Yeah, because there's a lot of people down here in the state of Ohio that think JJ's ass. They just think he benefited off of Connor Stallions. They got them
I
tight.
well, I'm not. I don't think it's Connor Stallions. I think that team was stacked, and Jim Harbaugh played a brand of football where JJ McCarthy didn't have to do much.
Hmm
But we talking about that game when it mattered, that last drive. JJ McCarthy was making plays. He was making the plays he had to.
I agree. I agree. All right. Justin, you said last thing on here, some of the season long parlays we have. Do you have what are yours you got, Justin?
Oh, I got so much shit.
Okay, well, give some of your favorites.
Let's see. We're not going to go through some of the division parlays that contradicts some of the shit I said on here because I be trying to win money, which is different than picking games for content. Here's one I like: 3-leg parlay for 1,000 yards.
Okay.
My cousin Zay Flowers,
Okay.
Stephon Diggs,
Okay.
Mike Evans. Not a parlay, but to get 1,250 receiving yards. Jackson Smith and Jigma,
hmm
and then Joe Burrow 40 plus touchdowns.
Okay. 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 I like that. I like that. Let me. Those are. Ooh. Those are some good
Also,
picks.
also Bears to win the division plus 450, but we'll see. Those are some long shots.
I think, man.
Oh, here's one that's good that corresponds to what I did on the podcast. Bills, Rams, Ravens division winners. Parlay plus 531.
I mean, those are good. I I still am finalizing some of my NFL ones because I've just been finalizing some of my college ones. But I think this is actually about to be sacrilegious. I think who I think if the Chargers win, if you're thinking like me, you think the Chargers are going to win the AFC West, go ahead and put a future in for Justin Herbert MVP. Because whoever knocks off the Chiefs, they're going to make that one of the biggest stories in the league. Lamar Jackson ain't about to. Lamar Jackson ain't winning that MVP for a while again. Joshua ain't going to win back to back. So you got to start looking at someone new. You know they're always trying to crown a new darling. If you think they're going to win it, I would look at Mr. Herbert. Don't look at any running back. I know running backs have omega value. They don't give the award to running backs anymore. You're better off just putting a bet on every starting quarterback in the league.
I would take Bo Nix then.
That's a good one too. I just don't think, man,
I know the odds are longer on him too.
they are. They are. I would look at him as well. I kind of like this thing of Burrow and Hendrickson to 55 combined pass touchdowns and sacks in the regular season. That is plus 400.
What was it on DraftKings?
Yep. And like you said, if Burrow's about to throw 40 touchdowns, if Hendrickson can at least get
I think
50
he's going to
sacks.
throw 50 if they want to make the playoffs.
Oh, well, then you better put that money on that because that means Hendrickson only need 5 sacks of the year.
50.
Well, then, you know what's crazy? Joe Burrow had an MVP season last year if you look at his stats.
I know. They just were dog shit ass. Need a little bit of help now.
He do. You think Jamar Chase Triple Crown winner again?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Actually, fuck, I got Burrow. I got Burrow having 50 touchdowns. He gonna have to get the ball to someone. But no, I don't think defensive coordinators are gonna allow that shit to happen 2 years in a row. No.
I don't put that. You think Derrick Henry, 1K rushing?
I think he can get 1K. Yeah.
Now, do you think Derrick and Lamar double 1K?
Hmm. I don't know. I don't know if they'll both get 1,000. I think Derrick Henry's the only one who's going to get 1,000 on that team.
Wasn't that the game where you were talking? That was the Bills when they were beating the dog shit out of the Bills in the
Yes.
regular season, where they were literally running all over them.
Yeah, that was like the first game they played. I think that was like a Sunday night football game.
Yeah, they were getting killed. I like it, man. Well, no. Justin, man, anything else on NFL?
That's it, man. We've been recording content for 2 hours. Damn near right now.
Yeah,
I'm
it's that,
tired.
it's that time of year, man. It's that time of year. With that being, did you say you had any losers? Did you have any losers, any stuff for the NFL pod?
Just the Cowboys and Saints.
That's
and
all we
the
need to say.
and
That's
the Saints
all.
the Saints are dog shit, bro.
They're
Oh.
they're so bad. The captain doesn't even care. He's just like living life without him. But with that being said, thank you everyone for listening to the NFC NFL podcast. We'll be back in a couple of weeks to review what's been going on the first couple of weeks of the NFL. And
We will be back to review what happened in week 1.
yeah, ooh, yeah, that'd be
Perfect timing.
yeah, because we're recording this earlier. So with that being said, we'll be back soon. Y'all take care. Thank you for listening to this episode of the L7C podcast. Be sure to like, rate, review, and subscribe to the channel. Follow us on all social media platforms, and we'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.